Absolutely amazing. It's actually raining here, and this is the first time I've seen rain for a while, which is kind of crazy. It's refreshing. It's like having a free shower. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, hope you guys are doing amazing. If you are watching on the replay, do let me know where you're watching from. What's the nearest town, village, city, or country that you are in? I would love to know that. Tonight, and if you're live, do let me know as well so I can give you a shout out if I see you on here. Whether you're on Facebook profile, Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, do let me know. Now, tonight I'm excited because we're going to be talking about how to grow your reach for your following, your reach, and your influence using social media. I've got two things in particular that you need to know, you need to really understand in order to grow your network marketing business. Now, the whole reason why we're doing this, we're on day 8 of 10. We're on day 10, which is Thursday, 7th of July at 8 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be announcing my latest book that's going to help you with a lot of different things in network marketing, mainly mindset, skill set, and leadership development as well. It's really fun as well because you kind of have to establish what stage you're at because I have 4 different stages in this book. Anyway, super excited. If you're excited about it, please let me know. If you think or if you know you're going to get value from this live, please smash that share button and we're kind of going to get into it. Now, I will tell you, I might try something new tomorrow for day 9. Day 9 might only be on my Facebook page instead of all the other platforms. Why? Although I've been testing this. It's the first time I've done this for a very long time, so I've been testing it. But usually when you go live on one platform and you get everyone onto one platform, you get more likes, more comments, more shares, more views, and therefore the algorithms will kind of just like put the video in front of a lot of people and you get more reach. I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go on TikTok, I'm going to go on Instagram, I'm going to go on Facebook, I'm going to go on YouTube, and it hasn't really got the reach that I expected it to get. I'll be completely honest. And I always tell you guys what's on my mind. Always be honest and honest, straight and direct with you guys. So I might try just going on one platform tomorrow, being my Facebook page, but I'll let you know towards the end. I haven't really made my mind up, and I'll make my mind up whilst I'm giving the value. All right? If you haven't already done so, make sure that if you're on Facebook, click the link in the description to join the VIP list. If you're on Instagram, comment legend down below to make sure that you join the VIP list as well. And if you're on TikTok, you can come over onto Instagram and you can also join the list by clicking the link in my bio. Now, word of warning, TikTok, my battery on this phone is like 4%. So if it cuts off halfway through, it's not because I'm cutting you off, it's because my battery's cutting you off. All right, so you can come and carry on the conversation here in the on the different platforms. Okay. Right, let's do this. I'm going to give you 2 tips on how to grow your following, your reach, and influence. There are thousands of tips in order to do this, but I'm going to give you the 2 that I think are most important right now. One is important from now until forever, and the second one is working right now. It's super hot. Almost no one's doing it, and the people who are doing it are blowing up. All right? So, if you're ready, let me know that you're ready. And then I'm going to kind of get into this. I'm going to make sure that you guys actually are ready for this. Okay. All right. So here we go. Number 1, the first point is to know your niche. There's a saying, niches to riches. I know in the UK we don't call it niche, we call it a niche. Now a niche is basically something in particular that you talk about, right? So what are the things, and here's the exercise that I want you to do. In fact, I'm going to show you it on my iPad here. I wasn't actually expecting to do this, but, curveball, here we go. All right. So I have my iPad here, black screen. I'm going to put a white pen on. Blah, blah, blah. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to write down all the things that you're excited about and passionate about. All right? So it could be network marketing, social media, personal development, golf, football, dogs, food, fashion, sport, Indian takeaway, going to the gym, you're being a mom, being a dad. I want you to let me know, right? I want you, the back door, the back door Mando is trying to get out, so you might see it kind of just shake. He's less than 5 kilograms, but when he knows how something works, he will put it into full effect. All right, so cooking, let me know in the chat. What are the things that you absolutely love? Okay, what are the things that you absolutely love? Personal development, cooking, accents, I love it. Sure, we've done this before. If you've done it before, do it 10 times, right? Change your mindset. Motorbikes, hiking, carnivore, food, dogs, health, being a mom, working out, making money. Here's what I'll tell you. Write this down. You've got to be known for something, or you'll be known for nothing. If you try to be known for everything, you will be known for nothing. All right? So you've got to be known for something, not everything. Right? You've got to be known for something, or you'll be known for nothing. If you try to be known for everything, you'll be known for nothing. Example, if you try and be known for 5 different things, no one will know what they're getting from you. And as I mentioned, I think the second or the third day, when you talk about 5 different things, you are then also focusing on building 5 different audiences. Now, audience 1, like thing 1. Audience 2, like thing 2. Audience 3, like thing 3. Audience 4, like thing 4. Audience 5, like thing 5. So, audience 5, you post about thing number 1, being a dog, but audience 5 love football. They're like, I don't want to see these dog photos. I don't want to see these things. So, that's what you got to do. You've got to make sure that you are aware, and you've got to know what you actually want to be talking about. Now, you can talk about everything and anything in the stories, but your posts, your reels, the groups that you hang out are going to be all around this niche, okay? So, let's say let's go with personal development. Who are my personal development fans? Who loves a bit of personal development? So now I'm going to put personal development in the middle of my piece of paper, of my iPad, of whatever it is. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of all the different things. That is my niche. That is my niche. Now, the niche, I want you to kind of finish this sentence, okay? I know I'm all over the place here. I help blank to blank. Okay? I help blank to blank. I help blank to blank. Blankety blank. Right? I help who to what? I help who to what? So I help mums to earn an extra income. I help overweight dads to lose weight. I help people to be happy. Too generic. Okay? So who do you help? Who are you? I help women in their 40s to gain their identity. I help men in their 50s retire earlier, right? I help millennials make money from social media. I help network marketers to network. Not really going to work there. I help women to feel great about themselves. Amazing. Amazing. So part one of the things that are coming off the personal development, I want you to imagine there's like a red line or a red line going across, right? So you've got things above it and below it. So I want you to now write all the different, it doesn't matter, right? All the different things about you, right? So women in their 50s, we've got women in their 50s, we've got women. Number 2, 50s. Number 3, married. Number 4, kids. Okay? So now I've got these 4 different things. But what I can now do is I can go, right, what do women want to talk about? Right? What do women in personal development want to talk about? Okay, what books would I read? What videos would I watch? What podcasts would I be listening to? Okay? All right. What about women in their 50s who love personal development? Okay, like what events would I go to? What groups should I be a part of? What tips can I give? Okay? Women in their 50s who are married. Well, maybe I'm going to be talking about people who are married, and maybe I'm going to talk about people who are divorced. Maybe I'm going to talk about people who are single. Maybe I'm going to talk about women who are widowed. Whoops, sorry, Instagram. Okay? There we go, my phone started slipping there. Mind mapping, exactly, right? Put it all on paper. Do a brain dump. Here's why. If you keep it all up here, you get overwhelmed. Anyone else been overwhelmed before? It can't just be me, surely. Where you've got so much running through your brain where you're like, I want to do 75 different things, but I can only do one at a time. And because I'm overwhelmed, I'm not doing any at a time. I'm doing none at a time. I'm moving backwards. I'm doing -1. I'm doing -5. I'm doing -10. By the way, there's some people on the balcony over there who are looking in this direction. You're getting free training tonight, guys. Enjoy. All right? So anyway, yeah. Kind of fun. All right? So now, again, women in the 50s who are married or divorced or widowed or single who have kids. Now, what can I talk about? What's the language that I'm going to use? What's the language that I'm going to use when it comes to that? Now, below the red line, you guys need to do this. Don't just be like, oh, this sounds good. Like, please do it, right? Below the red line are going to be the things that you can talk about around personal development, right? What are the things that you can associate with personal development? Okay, well, we've got life lessons. We've got mentors. We've got events. We've got journaling. We've got Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins has his own section. He's that much of a beast, right? And now when it comes to journaling, all right, so how to journal. What I do in my journal. Join me live as I journal. Yesterday's journal. Last week's top lessons. Okay, personal development, what have we got here? Events. It looks like erotic. It looks like I've written erotic. Like just so you can see there, that looks like I've written erotic, not events. Erotic events. Might not want that to be your niche. I mean, you could, to be honest, right? So events. What are the events that I went to? Last week's events. Last year's events. The event that changed my life. 3 top tips to attending events as a woman, right? 2 top, like you might think, what? Like no one's, everyone are, like all women are interested in that if you're talking to the people who are like you, gone through the same experience or going through a similar experience to you. Is this making sense? Is this making sense so far? I really hope it is. All right, personal development. We've got mentors. Okay, who are you learning from right now? Biggest lessons from mentors. What happened from a mentorship program I joined? Top lesson I joined from I got from a mentorship program. Mentorship program I'm about to join. 3 top tips when to join a mentoring program. Like whatever. Okay, life. What are the life lessons? 1 top life lesson. 3 top life hacks. Like 5 top things to know. Like Tony Robbins, what Tony Robbins taught me, what I learned from Tony Robbins yesterday, what I learned from Tony Robbins at his last event, how Tony Robbins changed my life. Now, as I've been saying all this, I've been writing all this down on a piece of paper. Now, although some of you might be thinking, that looks messy, I've now just created probably a piece of content, 1 to 3 pieces of content every day for the next 30 to 60 days. And I've just done that in the last 10 minutes. And I chose personal development for women in their 50s who are married, divorced, single, or widowed, who have kids. If you haven't already figured out, I ain't any of them. But it doesn't matter. Because I know how I can mind map. Whether it's for me or someone else. Why? Because I'm a coach. This is what I do. This is how I help people. All right? Not many people know how to do this, but I can help you do this. So now you've got all this content. Oh, but Fraser, like that seems so overwhelming for 30 days. Guys, you just repeat. You just repeat. Again, I'm going to tell you this. I've told you this, I think, 3 times already in the last 8 days. What gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. Think of your favorite song. In fact, let me know down below, what's your favorite band or artist? Is it Beyonce? I love Coldplay. Man, I love Coldplay. I used to also love David Gray. I don't know if there's any other David Gray fans out there. And Ben Howard, I love Ben Howard, David Gray, Coldplay. What women do I like? I mean, Beyonce's standard. Adele, I like a bit of Adele. Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, that sort of era. Love all those. All right, Pink Floyd, Golden Jules, Babylon, AB. Yeah, exactly. What a tune. Coldplay, Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive, tune. Relevant as well. Backstreet Boys, oh yes. Pink Floyd, Bon Jovi, Madness. Makes a lot of sense. That'd be a cool name for a band. Nick Murphy, I don't know if that's an actual person or you've tagged Nick in here. Maroon 5, love Maroon 5. Tina Turner, Coldplay, David Gray, yeah. Coldplay, Kings of Leon, Pink. Pink's a beast. Muse, Kings of Leon as well. Demi Lovato, Coldplay. I don't know that one. Fearless Motivation, Iron Maiden, love it. Rihanna, Muse, Black Sabbath, Techno, Queen, Steps. Oh, I love it. Chris Tomlin, I don't know if that's someone being tagged in or not. Blake Shelton, AC/DC, I love it. Red Hot Chili Peppers, oh yes, brilliant. Bruno Mars, Metallica, Def Leppard, I like all music, amazing. Well, here's the point of what I'm saying here. If you've heard the songs that they've done over and over and over again, are you more confident if someone asks you to do karaoke on that song or less confident? I guess more, right? So when you keep repeating similar things, people start to tune in and be like, oh, I've heard him talk about this before. And as you're telling it, they're repeating it to themselves. So I'm saying, oh, like your niche is I help blank to blank. The people who have heard me say that hundreds of times go, they start miming it back to me. They start finishing my sentences. And what does that do? It creates confidence. And when someone has confidence, they feel that they can reach out. They feel they can be a part of the conversation. They feel that they can ask questions. They feel that they can give you their opinions. They feel that they can encourage. They can feel like they can chime in. They feel like they can help people in the comments. You've got to create confidence. If you want to grow a following, your reach, your influence, you've got to create confidence, and you do this by repeating. Now, this isn't Monday. Women in their 50s, let's talk about journaling. Next day, women in their 50s, let's talk about yesterday's journal. Women in their 50s, let's talk about Monday's journal. Women in their 50s, let's talk about Monday's journal. Like, it's just don't be afraid to reuse or repost or repurpose something that's worked for you a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. You don't have to keep thinking about, oh God, how am I going to create new, like how am I going to keep creating like new content? You don't need to. I'm giving you permission that you can reuse content over and over and over and over and over again. All right? Are you getting value from this so far? Like, do your mind map, know your niche. Now, don't let your niche stop you. First part, remember, is I help who to what? Don't try and figure it all out before you get started. Richard, it's only boring if the delivery is boring. Your goal is to make the boring exciting. Pretty much all content is boring, but the person who delivers it makes it exciting. Whether it's a reel or a TikTok or a live or the way you post it, whatever it might be, make things exciting. You'll figure that one out. So the first point, who do you help? You help women. Okay, start talking about women, to women, for women, like, what's the language that women would use? What's the language you use? Use it. What's the conversation that you talk about with your friends? Talk about it. Ask questions. Ask opinions. The second part is then what you help people with. Start talking about that. And when you can combine the two, game on. Now, do you need to have conversation based around the niche in order to win on social media? No. Now, I don't mean to like just waste the last 15, 20 minutes of what I've just been sharing there, but what I mean by that is you can still be going out and reaching out to people in Facebook groups and in Instagram comments and on TikTok and messaging people and having conversations, but you're going to attract so many people to you who look up to you and trust you to make the game easier, but this is a long-term process. All right? So, before I move on to part 2, if you haven't already done so, make sure you join the VIP list. If you don't already know, you've been hiding under a rock for the last week, which I totally understand. You might have been on holiday. I am launching my newest book, my third book. I've got 2 books, a tracker, but this is my third readable book. Launches Thursday, the 7th of July, 8 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be announcing the name of it, the color of it, how you can get your copy. And just make sure that you're on the VIP list so you're the first to know about that. All right? So again, if you're on Facebook, click the link in the descriptions. If you're on Instagram, you got to comment legend. If you're on TikTok, you got to come over onto Instagram, comment legend, and follow the instructions. All right, second part. This is now a strategy for you to really accelerate everything. It's something that's been working for a few people, but when I tell it to you, you're going to have some questions. But when I do tell it to you and you've got your questions answered or you've gained clarity, I want you to schedule your first one in by the end of this week. Uh-oh. Now, on Thursday, I will most likely be doing a version of this. Or maybe next week, I'll be doing a lot of versions like this. So, here is what you do. It is Instagram Live group interviews. So, a lot of people go Instagram Live. Like right now, I'm on Instagram Live right now. If you're on Instagram, give me a load of love hearts. Let me know that you're out there. Woo! Okay? So, let's say we go live, and it's just me. Now, the great thing, and now for those of you who are on Facebook right now, or YouTube, or on TikTok, oh no, Instagram, I don't like Instagram. You should be on Instagram just for this feature, right? And you can do the same thing on Facebook, and I believe you can do the same thing on TikTok, actually. But it's not going to have the same effect because of the hack that I'm going to share with you right now, okay? So, when you're on Instagram, there are two feeds. Like Facebook and Instagram, there are two feeds. There are a vertical feed and a horizontal feed. The vertical feed are your posts that you make on your news feed. The horizontal feed are the stories. Now, the further left you are on the stories feed, the more you're seen. If you're on the left-hand side, then you're at basically the top of the news feed. So your goal is to always be on the left-hand side of the story feed. But you can't guarantee that because some people don't watch your stories and therefore you're not going to go on the left-hand side. However, when you go live, you are automatically on the left-hand side of the feed. So for you guys on Instagram, if you were to come off this live right now and then you were to come back on, you could probably tell me, yep, Fraser, you're on the far left-hand side of my feed, unless other people are live, and then I'm going to be within the first 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the left-hand side of the feed. Hope this is making sense so far, right? For those of you who use Instagram, you'll understand this. Now, the people who are going to see that are the people who already follow me. But realistically, for me to grow my following, reach, and influence, yes, I'm going to grow my influence through people who are going to be talking about what I'm talking about with the language that I've got and having the conversation that I want to talk about. However, I want to grow my reach, and by the way, TikTok's just died. Sorry, TikTok. TikTokers, hopefully you're going to come back here and join us on Instagram, right? But if I go, so obviously everyone who's going to see me is going to be obviously on, everyone who sees me is going to be already following me or stalking me, right? Now, if I go live right now with Angela Frett, hey Angela, hope you're doing good, then guess what? Everyone who follows Angela is going to see that Angela is live, right? So now Fraser and Angela are live. They go, ooh, Angela's live. Clicks on it, now they see me. Who's this guy Angela's on live with? Let's check him out. Click on the profile, click his name. Oh, right, nice. He talks about things that I like to talk about. But why do people only go live with one person? Because I have lots of great conversation, not just with one person, but with 3 or 4 people. So, let's say me and Angela are talking, right? And now we're going to add in Gian. And now we're going to add in Kelly. There we go. Now there's 4 of us. So now if someone's following Angela, she sees that we're live. If someone follows Kelly Wright, they're going to see that we're live. If someone follows Gian, they're going to see that we're live. So now guess what's going to happen? Now there's 4 people and 4 sets of followers who are going to see they're live. So now instead of having 140 people on Instagram, maybe Jean-Marie, his followers, I've got 10 on there, that's now 150. And let's say Angela Frett gets 20, now that's like 170. And let's say Olivia Beard gets 70 people. Wow, there's now, 230, 240 people on. Way better than just being on your own. But here's what's going to happen. This is the key. You are going to have conversations with people who have similar conversation as you. So, for example, and now this means that you could do it with your team, right? You could have conversation about your products. You could have conversation about your business. But if you're talking about being a mum, you want to get 3 other mums in on the conversation. Okay? If you're talking about personal development, you need to get 3 people who talk about personal development on the conversation. If you're scared of lives, Kezia, I was scared too. But I promise you, doing lives with other people is much easier than doing a live on your own. they can start it and that you can jump in. You could just be there like that. Yeah. Yeah, good, yeah. What do you think, Kezia? Yeah, good. Next, please. Right? First one's always the worst one. At first, you're your worst. Every master was once a disaster. Every legend was once a loser. All right? So think about it tactically. Collaboration is the key here. But this is the mindset that most people have. And it could be you, because it was definitely me when I started. Oh, but I don't want to go live. I don't want to go live with I don't want to go live with Kelly. I don't want to go live with Carol. What happened? Would I want to be live with John Marie? Why? Because what happens if my followers go follow John Marie and they like John Marie more than they like me? Then that means I'm going to lose followers. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Not great, right? Isn't the goal to gain followers, not lose followers? Here's the thing. You have to be prepared to lose followers in order to gain raving fans. I'll say it again. You have to be prepared to lose followers to gain raving fans. The game that we're playing here is not to gain followers. I know the title of this says how to grow your following. The game is not to grow your number of followers. The game is to get more people who fall in love with you, adore you, obsessed with you, and become a raving fan of you. Now, I could have 150,000 followers, and they go, you know what? I actually prefer to go follow Shaz197070. They're not going to unfollow me and go follow Shaz, but they might resonate to what Shaz has to offer instead of me. Great. But people who come on my live and join me from Shaz's community, maybe there's 5, 10, 20 of them, 2 of them might go, oh my days, this guy is on fire. I love this guy. I don't get the same amount of energy from Shaz. I love Shaz. I'm really appreciative that Shaz, I'm grateful that Shaz has been able to introduce me to this guy, but this is my guy. This is the guy I need to understand. This is the guy I need to be around. That's why you collaborate. Me and Eric Warren and I, we collaborate all the time. He puts me on his stages all the time. I edify him all the time. I think I've mentioned his name in my new book 20 times. Why? Because I appreciate that some people are going to hear about Eric through me, and some people are going to hear about me through Eric, and that's totally fine. If they need the core skills and the leadership lessons, they might go and prefer Eric's style. If they want the social media, they're going to come to me. They're going to prefer my style, right? And that's just how we grow. We lift each other up. And people outside of network marketing need to understand, oh my days, network marketing is the only collaborative industry on the planet. What other industry, honestly, is completely collaborative? If you're in the real estate agent, we've got to beat our other agents in our office to get the bonus. We have to beat the competitors so our name is better. If you're football, I hate Manchester United. I do. But I hate Manchester United. I hate Everton. I hate Real Madrid. I hate Valencia. La, 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 la. If you're Tom Cruise, oh God, screw them at box office. I hope Top Gun Maverick's #1. Knock them off the top spot. Right? If you're a stockbroker, screw those guys. We need to get more business so we can get more clients and we can make more money. Teaching, maybe, I don't know. Our class has got to get better results than their class. Right? There's a lot of space. There's going to be industries as well that are collaborative, okay? Politics, screw you. No, screw you. La, 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 la. Network marketing truly is a collaborative space. You know what I've loved about today's live? So many of you guys have become clear on what your niche is. Right? So many of you. I've seen people, my friend Elizabeth, ADD, ADHD. She talks about ADHD. Moms, help moms overcome the mental burnout. Menopause, people have talked about. Could you see some of these being added on here? Yep. Dealing with overwhelm. Finding identity. Life after kids leaving home. And if you haven't got yours sorted out yet, that's fine. It will come. Just be aware of the conversation happening right now. So, what do you do on these Instagram Lives? I don't want to go into it in too much detail. I haven't really got enough time to do that right now, but it's a conversation. People like to be a part of the conversation. Oprah made a fortune by having a conversation. It's all a conversation. Maybe you're going to have 2 or 3 questions, and you have a conversation about that. Right? There's a TV show in the UK, I don't know if it still goes, called Loose Women. Just women talking about topics. They might even have guests on. But start being aware of who your dream 50 is. Who are the 50 people on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook who you would love to collaborate with? How can you get them in your TikTok videos? How can you get them and have them as a collaborator in your Instagram reels? How can you go live with them on Instagram stories or on your Instagram? How can you tag them in your Instagram stories? How can you make a post with them on Facebook? How can you do a video with them on YouTube? Think about it. Collaboration beats competition. I'll end with this. And before I end, I'll just give you the call to action here. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time, so Wednesday the 6th of July, 8 p.m. UK time, I'm going to be going live again tomorrow and talk about how to reach the top of your network marketing business, right? I want to help you reach the top of your network marketing business, all right? The second thing, if you haven't already done so, make sure you join the VIP list. If you're on Facebook or YouTube right now, click the link in the description. Do me a massive favor as well. I would really appreciate this. Take that link and share it with your network marketing friends and family, whether you've got a Facebook group, a chat, a Telegram channel, a WhatsApp broadcast, maybe you just post it onto your Facebook profile. It would mean the absolute world to me to raise awareness for this. It really, really, really would. Yeah, there was something else I was going to mention as well. Oh, if you're on Instagram, you've got to comment legend down below to join the VIP list. Remember, Thursday, the 7th of July, 8 p.m. UK time, we're going to be doing the reveal of the book. And yeah, if you have shared this live, I would massively appreciate it. If you let me know in the chat as well, so I can go back through the comments and see who actually shared it. Now, before we wrap up here, I've got to announce the winner. I've got to announce the winner for today. Let me see who the winner of the free signed copy of the book. These people are chosen out of the VIP list. So I go into the VIP list and choose one person at random. If you are the winner, if I call your name out and you see your name and your face on the screen, please email me info@fraserbrooks.com. info@fraserbrooks.com, and let me know your name, the fact that you won, and then your mailing address. Don't email in if it wasn't your name called out. A few of you have, and the team are onto it. All right? So here we go. La, 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 la. All right. Here's the winner. The winner is Hannah Fitzgerald. So Hannah, if you could do me a massive favor, email me info@fraserbrooks.com with your name. Obviously, we know it, but just let us know anyway. Your name and your email address. Name and your mailing address so that we can send out a free signed copy of the book. It'll be one of the first books that we ship out when we do ship out, which we'll be sharing on Thursday. All right, so well done, Hannah. Also, we did a contest yesterday. We did a contest yesterday, which I've now got to somehow figure out how I'm going to get this. So we did a contest yesterday. Let me just check. No, that's gone. It's died. All right, let me just check real quick. We did a contest yesterday for anyone who shared to their stories. They took a screenshot of what's on their device right now. They posted it onto their Instagram story, tagged me, and let people know that the new book is coming out real soon. So I'm just going to go in and find the winner of who that was. Give me 1 minute. By the way, guys, let me know in the chat whilst I'm doing this, what's been your biggest bingo moment over the last 8 days so far? What's been your biggest bingo moment over the last 8 days so far? I would love to know what that is. And some of you guys have only been on one. This is the first one you've been on. They are all stored and saved on my YouTube channel, and we are going to be uploading them onto the podcast as well. Okay. So, the winner is, of the contest that we ran, Laurel Seabrook. All right, Laurel Seabrook. So, Laurel, you are the winner. Please email info@fraserbrooks.com with your name and your mailing address so we can send that copy out over to you when it comes. That would be so cool. I love all the bingos, by the way. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Amazing. 7-day story, Detlev. Yeah, that's a beast. The mind dump. Yeah, mind mapping is powerful. It's always good when I can show visual stuff, right? All right. So, well done. Okay. All right. The last thing I want to mention to you here. You go out on a night out. We have the men and the women. We all go out. All of us guys. There's 300. There was about 500 people on tonight's live across all the different platforms. So well done, Laurel. Woohoo! So there's 500 of us. We decide to go out into Liverpool or into Barcelona, and we go on an amazing night out. Some of you are drinking the vodkas. Some of you are drinking the whiskeys. Some of you are on the champagne. Some of you are probably like me. You're on the sparkling waters with a slice of lime, whatever. Some of you are on the Cokes. Some of you are on the lemonades. Some of you are on the Fantas. Whatever it might be. Doesn't really matter. But it comes to the time of night where you need to go to the toilet. Now, the women, they'll go to the toilet with someone else. Right? They'll walk off to the toilet with their best friend or with their friend or with someone and be like, let's go chat. And they'll be in the cubicles talking to each other through the doors and through the sides going, oh my God, did you see the guy with the red shirt on? Wow, he's so hot. Yeah, I thought so too. I saw him first. He's mine. No, right? They're joking around, right? They come out of the toilets, they wash their hands, and they start putting their makeup on. They start spraying themselves with the perfume. Oh, and they start helping each other. Oh, you've got a little bit. Oh, let me help you. Oh, you just hair like. Okay, yeah, you look amazing. No, you look amazing. No, you look amazing. No, you look amazing. They're cheering each other on. They're collaborating with each other. They come back. They take their drink. They start dancing with each other, trying to get attention of the guy with the red shirt on. Now, the guys, they drank a few beers, and the seal is about to break. So they go to their mate, hey, mate, hold that, I'm just going to the toilet. Give their beer to their friend, start to walk to the toilet. Now, if their friend follows them into the toilet, they're like, what are you doing? I'm going on my own. You're not coming with me. You stay there, look after the beers. They go into the toilet. They go to the cubicle, maybe, but the majority go to the urinals. Now, someone goes next to them. They have a little look. Oh. Another guy comes to the right. The point of my story here, women collaborate, men compete. Look at the amount of success that women get in network marketing and look at the amount of success that men get. There are a lot of success stories. There's a lot of success stories in network marketing in the men. But the women crush it. Crush it. And collaboration is the key. Collaboration is the secret weapon that we all hold. Start collaborating with other people. Have the mindset of, you know what? If I'm going to lose some followers and I'm going to gain some raving fans, I'm in. All right? Now, does that really happen? Probably not. But you guys understand my point. You guys understand the story. All right? I appreciate you. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. I really am looking forward to it. It's going to be a great training tomorrow about how to reach the top of your network marketing company, your network marketing business. I really can't wait to see you there. I really am very, very grateful to each and every single one of you for showing up and supporting here. I am probably going to only go live on the Facebook page tomorrow. All right, so most likely only the Facebook page. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on my Facebook profile, if you're on Instagram, then almost definitely I'll only be on the Facebook page tomorrow. So make sure you come onto the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Fraser Brooks online. Come and join us there. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow, guys. Big love. Ciao, ciao. All right.